Story time, what it's like to be friends with popular girls that turned out being very mean. Get ready to be also. Okay. What am I gonna do first? But basically, so these girls were very, very popular. Very popular. Like, this girl was the most popular girl in the whole school. And she was nice to me at first, like really nice. Like I became like their part of their friend group, kind of. And basically, I texted them, like, I don't know, it's not a thing, I guess, to text your friends or something, basically. And she got very mean. I asked her to hang out. I texted her, like, I don't know, twice, basically. And she was just like, all of a sudden, like, did not like me. And I was like, I don't even know, like, what I was doing wrong. Like, I don't, like, you do like the smallest thing, basically, with popular girls, and they don't like you. Like, literally. There might be glitter in here. So basically, she was like, the next year went on, basically I asked her to hang out, and she kept on making these excuses, like, I'm busy, I have skating and stuff. And I was like, what? Like, really? For real? Like, and every time, and I was so naive, and like, I fell for it. Like, I was like, oh, okay, we can hang out another time. She's like, well, I'm gonna be busy the whole week. I'm gonna be busy the whole summer, like, and like, you know, me being the naive autistic girl, I mean, high functioning though, thought that, oh, she was just busy. I cannot stand, first of all, when popular people are trying to be nice to autistic kids, like, think that, oh, we're friends and stuff, and then I feel so bad for the kids, because they're not, they're just being nice, and the kids think, oh, we're best friends, but they're really not. And I feel so bad for that, because it's just not fun being an autistic person and someone being so nice to you. Basically, so this girl, I would try to talk to her in school, because I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, I want to know, like, I'm really sorry, like, I'll change, like, I didn't know what I did wrong, I would do anything. So I also, oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing, I also have, OCD, so I have a lot of disorders, by the way. So I basically, told her, I was like, I'm sorry, like, I was like, that was like the girl I was obsessed with, basically. Like, I really wanted to be your friend super badly, and like, I would do anything to try to get her back, but she did not want to be my friend, and I eventually had to move on, basically. But she was getting so mean. Like, I would wave to her in school, and she would roll her eyes at me, like, the meanest. It's like, okay, you don't have to like someone, but you have to be rude to someone. Roll her eyes, be so mean. I was like in this group with them online, like Instagram or something, and basically they were talking about hanging out and stuff, and then they did this, it was the weirdest thing ever. Basically, they're like, oh, we're going on this vacation, and they were like, okay, well, you're gonna be charged this amount. They told me you're gonna be charged this amount, and I was like, okay, and I was like, I can't afford that. And they're like, oh, well, you're not going on vacation then. We're going on vacation together, you're not coming, basically. And they were just so mean at the end. She was just so mean. She'd act like she cared. And it's like, okay, whatever. Don't be my friend. I mean, I can't stand people like that. It's like, you're popular, so what? Be friendly. And then she'd be friendly to all these, you know, autistic, oh, I like you, and like, kids. And it was just so annoying. Like, this girl was just getting so mean. She would bully me. She would basically, like, say she would, oh, I'm busy, and then she would be like, shut up. Like, she was just getting to the point where she was very mean. She would roll her eyes at me. She would say hi to someone else, but roll her eyes at me. She would say that, like, one day she'd be like, okay, well, we could hang out, and the next day she'd be like, I don't want to hang out with you, basically. She never told me truly that she did want to hang out with me. She just kept on saying she was busy. It's like, okay, like, but she was like, oh, maybe that day, and then it was getting, like, to the point where it was very annoying and very rude what she was doing. It's just like, okay, just literally tell me I don't want to be your friend. She couldn't tell me that. She didn't realize that I had autism, and I didn't realize, stuff, basically, and it was just leading me on and stuff, which is so wrong. Yeah, and then the next year, she basically, we did this, like, Halloween thing, basically, the one year, and I was hanging out with her there, and then next year, she completely ignored me. Like, I would literally stand there and talk to her, and she would look the other way and say, oh, hi, to this other friend. It was so rude, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, I don't care. Like, you can be a mean person, I don't care. Like, you don't understand my problems that I had, and I don't think I did anything wrong, basically, but, yeah, that's literally how people can be. People are not as nice and sweet as everyone, it seems. Like, not at all. Like, people can be very mean, and I dealt with that a lot with getting, like, pitied. I got pitied a lot throughout my life, basically, because of having autism. People would just be like, oh my gosh, this is gonna turn on horrible as makeup. It's so hard to do it with Get Rid of Me for me. Basically, but I've been pitied my whole life, basically. Like, people would literally pity me. They would be like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that? Or, oh, we can be friends, but it's just like, just tell me the truth. Stop pitying me. Autistic people hate being pitied. It's like, I'm a human being too. Talk to me like a human being. Just, it's so annoying that people think that they can just do that to you. And it's like, no. I am a human being. I deserve to be, heard out. And you can't, do that to me. Like, I just can't stand people pity me. Like, whole life I've been pitied. Like, oh, I feel so bad for you and stuff. And I honestly can't stand it. I only had one true friend. Well, it's my friend. So I had a friend, and she died, and it was the saddest thing ever. Like, I'm still so sad to this day about it, because she died in her sleep with a seizure, and it was just the saddest thing ever, and I feel so bad for her family. I cannot imagine what they're going through, losing a 17-year-old. Like, that's just so sad. She's been gone for a year already. I just feel so bad for their family. It's so sad, because it's just like, I couldn't imagine what my parents would feel like if I died. Like, I'm so sad for it. And she was my really good friend, and she died, and I'm just really sad over it, basically. Sorry. Yeah, that's kind of like it with that girl, basically, but I literally wouldn't let it go. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, like, can we be friends? Like, what do I have to do? And she'd be like, I don't want to hang out, like, and she was just being so rude at the end. Like, she did not understand my autism at all. It's just like, can you just be a friendly person? Like, okay, maybe you were upset by something, but can you just be friendly? A friendly human being. Stop acting like you're so damn nice, to everyone else, but then you're mean to me because I don't even know what I did, because you're so popular that, you can't make a mistake. That is what I've learned with popular girls. If you just, make one mistake, we're done. No more friend time. It's just so annoying, but that's life. I mean, it truly is. It's annoying, but that is life. I gotta hurry up because it's gonna be the 10-minute thing. Basically, yeah. So don't, I've learned not to care about popularity. Just care about making friends, not popularity. Not at all. I mean, those girls were mean. I'm just like, whatever. I'll be more successful in life than you. I mean, if you want to be a mean girl, just be a mean girl, because you're going to get karma eventually. So it's just like, enjoy your popularity. Once high school's over, it won't mean anything. You're just going to be someone on the streets or whatever. Like, you're never going to be, I couldn't stand that. And, yeah. And I basically also had these other girls who I was kind of friends with since kindergarten, and they act like I didn't exist. that's just life. We gotta deal with it.